Joel and I was making a point during the break. You know how it says, count it all joy when you're feeling the pain, tribulations, work as patient. So when you trip out on a thought and you have the pain of it, what it's saying to you, your enemy is really helping you and not hurting you. They are forcing you to look at things that are too important to you, even though they're trying to hurt you with it. And the fact that you have pain from it and thoughts from it, it means those things or that person or those people or whatever other is too important to you. So now they've given you the opportunity to die from it. The ego die from that. And if you just let that happen, it will die. And the next time your enemy is trying to use it against you, it will not mean anything to you. You're over it.
It's crazy because it's almost like, how could it be that simple? You know? Because you literally, like you're saying, and it makes sense to me 100%, is that you literally do not do anything. You feel the pain, let yourself feel the pain, and you just deal with it. You
Count it all joy when you're feeling the pain. Tribulations, work its patience in your life. You're right.
Right.
So I want to play this if poem again. I'm playing this at the top of every hour today. If, right? And by Rudyard, Kipling. And I want you to hear this poem. I want you to watch it and hear it if you can watch it. You can podcast later and watch it. But listen, this is what is going to happen to you when you go and forgive. Don't ask for forgiveness. You forgive. And God will forgive you. I'm sorry for resenting you. I realize now you can't help yourself, right? And God will forgive you. You're going to enter into the kingdom of heaven. It's going to be amazing. You will become, as this if poem is saying, I'm a witness. Really. And you will become this way, and you will know that you're a son or daughter of God because you've overcome the world. You're in it and not of it, meaning that you can't be controlled by the world anymore. It will happen naturally. You can't make it happen. Your mind will be renewed, really, from the world, and you will develop the mindset of God, your Father, your true Father, God. All right? So watch If. It's amazing.
If by Rudyard Kipling. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them up with worn-out tools, if you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss, if you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but are none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And, which is more, you'll be a man, my son.
Amazing. I weep on the inside when I hear that because that's what I want for all mankind. That's what Christ came so you may have that on earth. You don't have to wait until you die. You don't have to hope that I'm just going to live a horrible life now. Maybe when I die, the Lord will be with me, right? You can have it now. You don't have to wait. You're not supposed to be living miserable lives as sons and daughters of God. It's a battle between good and evil, so evil is working through you and through other people. But when you overcome it, the other people who are evil will come after you. And you'll be glad to see it because you would see who your friends are, who your real enemies are as well. And your enemies sometimes look like family members. That sometimes they are family members and so-called friends, but they will reveal themselves, and you'll be glad to see it. You will be glad to see it. And you will change, and you won't know, like a child that's growing physically, that child doesn't know that he or she is growing, right? One day they just realize they're older, they're taller than their parents, they're stronger, but they don't feel themselves growing. Likewise, in the spirit, it's the same way. You don't feel your mind being renewed. There's no feeling to it. You just realize, wow, I used to care about those things. And you would know that you're blessed, that you're in the world and not of fear and doubt and all the stuff that your enemy try to hurt you. Because anyone that's tried to hurt another person is evil. It's pure evil. They're jealous, they're evil, they're of Satan, and they hate the good that they see in you. And they cannot help it. Whether it's a blood family member or what, another so-called Christian, they can't help it. But once you're of God, your spirit is right, you're of good, you won't treat anyone that way, anyone. You would never try to hurt anyone. You would try to point them the right way. You will forgive those who come in. That poem is deep. Is that a deep poem? And to me, it's just deeper, because I understand it clearer now. You will get there, folks, but you must go and forgive. Before you enter into the kingdom of heaven, you got to go and forgive mama and grandmama and forgive your fathers for not being there for you. They love you. It's just that they couldn't handle it because they were married to their mama. They never forgave. Every woman they were involved with was mama. And they're looking for mama's love, thinking that that will fulfill the void inside of them. And it won't. It just make them weak. It just make them worse. And now mama hate them for being weak. And they hate mama for hating them for being weak. It's a mess. Control.